The support title does not necessarily just mean heal bots only. There are different subclasses under support, like again, utility and offensive. Yo, what is up, my dudes? It's Devon Plays, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Gamer Conversations. This series, I actually haven't uploaded a video on this series in a long time. This is the 4th episode of this series, and the last episode we talked about Team Aerith or Team Tifa with Twinkle Toes, aka Cloud Gaming. I uploaded that episode June 4th. Yeah, I have it pulled up here. Yeah, June 4th of 2020. So if you guys don't know, this whole series is basically just a series where me by myself or a friend or whoever, where we come together and we just talk about games, anything in general, just any games in general, anything related to games basically. So if you guys don't know, I originally made this series or started this series because playing games is fun and all, but talking about games is also really fun. So yeah, that's why it's called Let's Talk instead of Let's Play. Yeah, so anyways, so for this episode, as you guys can see in the title, we're gonna be talking about paladins. Let me go, since this isn't gonna be any gameplay, we're not gonna be doing any gameplay in this video. I'm just here in paladins because the topic we're talking about today is paladins. So I really like paladins as a game, but I feel like as with any gaming community, paladins has its fair share of toxic players. We're not going to be talking about toxic players in this video. This topic has been on my chest for a long time, but a game I had just recently reminded me of this issue. So yeah, I'm making a Let's Talk video and we're going to talk about it. I'm going to explain my feelings about it. So basically, from what I've seen and heard, there seems to be some misconceptions that support characters in paladins are supposed to be just heal bots, and this is I've heard this at high level, I've heard it at intermediate level and beginner level. Mainly in the intermediate and beginner levels I've heard this, but yeah, there seems to be some misconceptions that support characters in paladins are all supposed to be heal bots. They're supposed to be really good healers. All of them are supposed to do good healing. I just said the same thing twice. Okay, so here we have the support characters in the game right now. I'm just gonna go through my own opinion on how good these healers are at healing, specifically just healing. Ray, I think she's fine at healing. Like, her healing is pretty good. Maldamba does really good healing with his gourd talent, the one that heals twice the amount. Ying is a decent healer. Her main burst healing will mainly come out of her ult, but again, you need a charge ult before you can get that kind of healing. But as for her clones, that's the only way she does healing. So it's like, so me as a Ying player, I've actually had a few people like get onto me like, hey, where's my healing, man? This, oh, I can't fight this guy without healing. And I'm like, I'm Ying. Go to my clones. I can't heal you straight up. I can't heal you like with my own abilities. I set a clone down. Get after it. That's it. My clone's right there, literally right next to you. What do you want me to do? And you clearly see I don't have ult, so I mean, yeah, I don't know what you want me to do. And then Corvus, oh man, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, Corvus, he's just a heal bot, but he sucks at being a heal bot. No, Corvus is not a heal bot. No. Because if you see here, Corvus can do a lot more stuff. So his whole gimmick is that he uses or he has like this mark of fate. So basically you can target an ally, put a mark on him, and then if you heal another teammate, the teammate that's marked will also get some of that healing. And then here in Corvus's talents, we have Dark Gifts, Stunning Visage, Spreading Influence. So a lot of people have gotten onto me because I play Corvus a lot too in Paladins. A lot of people have been on my team, have been getting on to me saying, dude, why aren't you getting Spreading Influence? Like, mark 2 of your teammates and then heal them both at the same time. But I'm like, but again, Corvus's healing is not that good. And if I use Spreading Influence, his healing becomes just that much weaker. So when I play Corvus, people mainly want me to play like a heal bot Corvus. Like, put a bunch of marks on my teammates and then just start healing everybody like very little at a time. But because there's different talents in the game for each character, and there's different like loadouts, like different cards that you can use to for your to fit your playstyle, I prefer to play a more like offensive supportive Corvus. Because if y'all have played Paladins before, Genos used to be a very good enabler, like DPS enabler, because he had a talent called Luminary. The latest update did just kill this talent for me personally. So Luminary, before, when you put an Astro Mark on your teammates, they would get, not only would it heal them, but it would also give them like, I think it was like 10 or 15% weapon or increased weapon damage. So it enabled characters like Koga, and basically it enabled any DPS character, to be honest. So back to Corvus, the way I play Corvus is I like to enable my teammates. So I use Dark Gifts, allowing or giving my teammate with whoever I marked, giving them 15% crowd control reduction, 15% cooldown reduction, and 15% reload speed increase, and are healed for 75 every 1 second. The healing is kind of just whatever. So, you know, they're reloading faster. They have reduced crowd control, reduced cooldowns. And then again, as I said with like the loadouts, don't mind my silly name here. My loadout is for enabling my teammates, because I have right here my level 5 card here, my first one, is increase the movement speed of an ally marked by Mark of Fate by 15%. So the 50% cooldown reduction, 15% crowd control reduction, and I think it was also 15% reload speed increase. So not only are they getting that, but they're also getting 15% movement speed, and the next card, 15% lifesteal. So I'm giving whoever I mark, I give them a lot of like buffs, a lot of stuff to help them take out, you know, their targets. So mainly when I use Corvus, I will use my mark on my flankers, because, you know, they're just there to go to the back line, get a pick, get out, and then, you know, repeat the process. So yeah, there's been a lot of people who got on to me saying like, oh dude, your healing is trash. Well, yes, Corvus is not the best healer. If I wanted to play a heal bot, I would have went someone else like Ceres, or even Maldamba, or Furia. And I don't know if I said it already, but Genos is not a heal bot either. Genos is an offensive support character, in my personal opinion. So if y'all have played Overwatch, if y'all know the character Zenyatta, Genos is basically a Zenyatta. He plays very similar to a Zenyatta. So Zenyatta, he's got his Discord orb that pretty much helps melting down targets a lot easier. And then he has his Orb of Harmony, which he just throws onto an ally. It heals them continuously, but it does very, very little healing. Zenyatta is not a heal bot. By no means is he a heal bot. He just has the Orb of Harmony to just help heal, not to be a main heal bot. Furia. And then we have Furia. Furia is a heal bot, or can be a heal bot is what I should say, because her right click, Kindled Soul, you target an ally and restore 1,000 health and an additional 400 health over 2 seconds. But if you have the talent Cherish, it'll heal up to 15% additional health based on your ally's missing health. So yeah, you just do that much more burst healing. So Furia, and plus the cooldown on her heal ability is very short. Like right here, 3 seconds. It's a 3-second cooldown. And then if you buy Chronos in game, then you reduce your cooldown. So yeah, Kindled Soul, you can just be popping it off like left and right. So yeah, Furia can be a heal bot because she has the healing output for it. But when people get onto me and say Corvus is just a heal bot, nah. And like Genos or Ying are heal bots, it's like nah. Well, I mean Ying, you can make an argument for with her ult. But Genos and Corvus, nah man, they're not heal bots. They're utility. That's the biggest thing that I feel like a lot of players, not even just Paladins players, but a lot of players in general seem to not understand. The title support does not necessarily mean heals. It ranges from healing your team, debuffing the enemy team, or buffing your team. So it's just, yeah, utilities, healing, anything, not specifically just healing. And again, I feel like a lot of players kind of forget about that and don't realize that. All right, so next, Grover I believe can be a heal bot as well, because Grover's passive, if y'all know Lucio from Overwatch, Grover basically has a radius around him that heals his teammates continuously, and then he has an ability where he can just activate and then heal his teammates around him for, you know, like a burst of healing. And then his ult, if y'all know Zenyatta ult, is basically Grover. That's basically Grover's ult. He becomes invincible, or he basically becomes invincible, and then he heals his teammates around him for a lot of health. So yeah, Grover can become a heal bot. Then we have Io. Io can also be a heal bot because her healing output is actually very good. I almost said very well. And I'm gonna go on a small little tangent real quick. The nerfing to Io's Fox, I feel like, was unnecessary, because Io before the nerf, Io's Fox used to be able to cap point and used to be able to contest, but they got rid of that. And honestly, I feel like that was unnecessary, because and for example, I'm gonna be making a lot of comparisons to Overwatch, so forgive me. I get it. Paladins is its own game, and Overwatch is its own game, but in terms of playstyle, they are relatively similar. So again, I apologize, but I will be making some comparisons here and there. So in Overwatch, I actually haven't played Overwatch in a long while, but from what I have heard, from what Overwatch players has said, Bob can cap point, and which is Ashe's ult, by the way. Ashe, she summons a giant robot dude, and the robot dude can cap point, can contest, all that. I mean, granted, it is an ult, so I do kind of see, you know, some kind of reasoning there. But honestly, I feel like Io's Fox being able to cap and contest points wasn't really an issue. It was a nice utility that Io had, but now that they've taken it out, she kind of lost a lot of utility in her kit. Now Io is basically just a heal bot. Like, that's all she's there for. I mean, she can summon her Fox as another body to, you know, do damage, soak damage, stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like being able to contest point and cap points was honestly fine. The nerfs was not needed at all. She wasn't even like a top tier character in my personal opinion. But anyways, yeah, Io definitely can become a heal bot, or she's basically only a heal bot in my personal opinion. And then we have Saris. She is indeed a heal bot because she has, once again, like I said with Furia, has the healing output for it to become a heal bot. Like, she heals so much, and she can heal pretty much all her allies at once too. So again, yeah, Saris has the healing output. Grok can be a heal bot. So in terms of just his kit, his only healing is his healing totem. He deploys a healing totem that restores 300 health every 1 second to allies within its area. It doesn't really heal that much, to be honest, but if you use his talent, Spirit's Domain, hitting allies with your primary fire heals them 700 per second. So it's really good. With this talent specifically, Grok can become a heal bot, but I believe Grok is better as an offensive support, meaning like he just sets his totems down to just help heal the team whenever they need it, you know, just a little bit of healing, and then Grok just goes off and helps do damage, because Grok can do a ton of damage. So again, yeah, Grok, he can become a heal bot, and he can also just be an offensive support character, because one, he has the healing output for it if you choose the talent to do it, or if you go with offensive support, he has the damage to back it up. Next we have Pip. So it's actually been a long while before or since I played Pip. When I first got into Paladins, Pip was actually the first character I picked up. But Pip has changed a lot since I last played him. And the first biggest change for me was that Pip got a talent called Combat Medic. Basically, his basic attacks heal his teammates. If y'all know Baptiste from Overwatch, basically Pip's primary fire becomes Baptiste's healing fire, like that healing grenade thing that he shoots out. I don't know what it's called, but so in terms of a heal bot, honestly, I can't say because I don't have enough knowledge on how Pip works now, but I feel like Pip can be like a decent one, but I feel like he's more of an offensive support because, I mean, his weapon is a freaking rocket launcher, or like it's not a rocket launcher, it's a grenade launcher. So he's doing decent damage, and then his ult also is utility. Whatever enemies got hit by it, they all turn into chickens and their health is reduced, and it just makes killing them a lot easier. So Pip is really good as a utility support. Alright, so that is all the support characters in the game currently as of recording this episode. Again, just to recap the whole purpose of this video, the support title does not necessarily just mean heal bots only. There are different class, like subclasses under support, like again, utility and offensive. Yeah, man, like I feel like, again, like I said at the start of the video, there's a lot of people out there, or a lot of players out there who need to understand that. I feel like I'm just repeating a lot of what I've said in the video already. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode of Let's Talk here. It's been a while since I've done a Let's Talk video. I've honestly been wanting to make more, but I've been wanting to like bring friends on to talk about games and like talk about specific topics. But it's just haven't had time to plan anything. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. Again, this series, it's just a series for me to come out on video and just, you know, talk about anything related to games. I do hope to put out more of these Let's Talk videos, because like sometimes people are doing something and they just want to have something in the background that they can just listen to, and that's kind of why that's also part of the reason why I made this series. But anyways, that's a little bit off topic. Yeah, so anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully for the next episode I can get I can get somebody to come in and talk with me too, because talking by myself, it's lonely. But yeah, hopefully I can get some friends to participate in this series or in this show for a future episode or something. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna do it. I'm done rambling. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys enjoy my content or are new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, because subscribing to the channel and liking the videos really helps motivate me to put out more content. But yeah, this is Divine Plays, and I'm out. Peace.